Kings chapter 19 and continues in 2 Kings chapters 1 through 13. We said that the prophet Elijah threw his mantle or his cloak on Elisha, symbolizing his selection and call to ministry. Elisha becomes Elijah's servant and ministry protege. Now, Elisha accompanies Elijah as he leads the school of the prophets. And it is known among the students of the school that Elijah is going to leave them soon. Elisha is present when Elijah is taken up into heaven in a chariot drawn by horses of fire. And the Bible says that as he is going up, Elijah drops his mantle and Elisha receives that mantle. That's in chapter 2 of 2 Kings. After picking up the mantle, the Bible says that Elisha performs the miracle of the parting of the Jordan River as his mentor Elijah had previously done. I just want to raise this. I remember preaching this someplace. It may have been for a pastor's anniversary or installation or something like that. I remember preaching this and raising the point that that when Elijah places his mantle on Elisha, Elisha will do some of the same work that Elijah did. All right, and that's what happens here at the Jordan River. All right, Elisha is present for the miracle of the multiplied oil. Remember, he went to the lady's house. She was gathering sticks, make a meal for she and her son so they could have their last meal and die. And when the prophet showed up, he said, "What do you have in your house? You got some jars?" Well, first he said, "Do you have any more oil?" She was like, "No, we about to die." He said, "You got some jars. Do this. Go around the community and get all the empty jars you can gather. When you do that, bring them back here." And you remember that that oil was multiplied. That happens right here in 2 Kings chapter 4. Then in 2 Kings chapter 5, we see the story of Naaman. Elisha is involved in all of these episodes. And finally, he assumes leadership of the school of the prophets and leads a building expansion project. We looked at this last time we were together. And this is where in chapter 6 of 2 Kings, this is where the miracle of the floating axe head takes place. All right, and so that's where we are. That's where you want to find your place. Kings chapter 6. If somebody would be kind and type in our comments on Facebook, 2 Kings chapter 6. Micah, if you would be so kind as to type that into our comments on YouTube, 2 Kings chapter 6. That's where you want to find your place tonight. 2 Kings chapter 6. All right? And the larger story is encompassed between verses 8 and 23. However, tonight, for our purposes, I'm going to stop reading. My internet is unstable right now. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm going to read for our purposes tonight. I think I may stop around verse number 17 or 18. All right, so when the king of Aram was waging war against Israel, he conferred with his servants. "My camp will be at such and such a place." But the man of God sent word to the king of Israel, "Be careful passing by this place, for the Arameans are going down there." Consequently, the king of Israel sent word to the place the man of God had told him about. The man of God repeatedly warned the king, so the king would be on his guard. The king of Aram was enraged because of this matter, and he called his servants and demanded of them, "Tell me, which one of us is for the king of Israel?" One of his servants said, "No one, my lord the king. Elisha, the prophet in Israel, tells the king of Israel even the words you speak in your bedroom." Wow. So the king said, "Go and see where he is, so I can send men to capture him." When he was told Elisha is in Dothan, he sent horses, chariots, and a massive army there. They went by night and surrounded the city. When the servant of the man of God got up early and went out, he discovered an army with horses and chariots surrounding the city. So he asked Elijah, "Oh, my master, what are we to do?" Elisha said, "Don't be afraid, for those who are with us outnumber those who are with them." Then Elisha prayed, "Lord, please open his eyes and let him see." So the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he saw that the mountain was covered with horses and chariots of fire all around. When the Arameans came against him, Elisha prayed to the Lord, "Please strike this nation with blindness." So he struck them with blindness according to Elisha's word. And I'll stop reading there. You guys can read the rest of that in your personal time. All right. I want to begin tonight with this.